Roma number 11. Pazzini's onside this time. Pazzini goes down.
Definite penalty. Red
and
card.
Red card.
Oh well, that's changed the game completely now. The home fans are on their feet. Roma down to 10 men just as we're about to make the substitution now. Will that change things? It looks today walking away again. I don't know if he'll come on. There's, I think, little argument really. Nicolas Bordisa returning to Inter. Not a happy return as well for the Argentine, and really one feels if Eto'o scores from the penalty spot, definite penalty there. Red card, good decision from the referee.
Pazzini continued his positive impact on the Inter front line. 3 goals and now 2 penalties he's earned, getting himself in front of Bordiso's running line. And we saw Cambiaso and Wesley Sneijder going across to speak to the coach during the break as Eto'o starts his run up. And he puts the ball into the back of the net. It's 3-1 for Inter. They've got a 1-man advantage. It looks like it's another win for Leonardo's.
You would feel that now that the game is well beyond Roma. And we said it would come down to an incident, an episode, as whatever you want to call it, and that has been the case for the penalty, but it definitely was a penalty, the right decision as well, the red card. I don't know how Roma are going to react now. They really, at this stage, they need to be very careful or they could be in big trouble.
Tadej has been asked to sit back down.
And he's just about to come on. What a moment. And need to bring on a
okay.
I think it's Simplicio. He's going to come off.
Change has now been made. Simplicio just wandering off halfway up his own half. He's not shaking hands with Greco.
No, I think he needed to get off the pitch because he wanted to get the new man on before the corner was taken.
He's taken to Karja. Again, Sneijder. Another wicked delivery, far post. This should be number 4. And that was just a little bit too easy.
Too easy. Roma collapsing, completely falling apart. As I said before, they need to be careful or they could be in for a really big scoreline. They could be on the end of a very heavy defeat tonight. And Inter, they'll just want to keep coming forward, laying down that marker as well, showing the rest of the league that they're not going to give up their title that easily. And they're having a great night.
And the goals are flowing freely under Leonardo in charge of the Nerazzurri. Another 4 this evening, and we've still got 20 minutes to go. Is Motta with that close range header.
There was that experiment of Pazzini and Milito and Eto'o, but you feel just 2 up front with Sneijder in behind. That's the way Inter should be playing. Another change for them as well.
Legged it in. Roma have scored their 2nd goal of the evening.
Vucinic there just stuck out a foot out of the blue. So there's a little spring in the Roma steps. The substitute on, I was just going to say, what a perfect time to bring him on, ease him into the game plan. We'll just see the goal again. The shot from De Rossi was heading wide. He wasn't offside. I don't know if it was Nagatomo who was playing him on. It was going well wide, and quick thinking by Vucinic in the end there.
Eto'o charging De Rossi. The shot wasn't hit cleanly, and Vucinic just diverting it past Julio Cesar for the 6th goal this evening. And we've still got 15 minutes to go.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if Roma will just give us 5 minutes and try to find another goal, or they'll just sit back and make sure they don't concede and make, 4-2, okay, something you can maybe rebuild from, but you don't want Inter scoring another one.
Zanetti. Here's Motta. Eto'o. Inter perhaps here guilty of just switching off mentally. The 3-goal advantage. Goal number 5 just seemed to be round the corner. Instead, Roma have cut the gap. And now Maicon taking on Riese. Another cross in, Cambiaso heading it down. Another save! And the referee has on infringement, it's offside.
It's Maicon
to the byline, cuts it back in. The ball's free inside the 6-yard box, and Julio Sergio once again pouncing on that ball.
Yeah, the substitution.
Got a handful there of Borriello, the header down. It's off the post, it's still free. Oh! It's in the back of the net. It's Loria. It's 4-3.
Well, how can you? You can never say when these two teams meet how it's going to end up. And suddenly Roma have got a lifeline, the substitute.
Inter guilty of switching off defensively once again because the ball bobbled around the box. First from the header, Juan out jumping everybody else off the post, and then Loria pouncing in the 6-yard box, and it's 4-3. Now anything can happen.
Indeed, and as always, entertaining guaranteed between Inter and Roma. Wonderful header there from Juan, really got up. Downward header off the post. Completely for Roma.
There's Cambiasso with a chance to wrap things up. Still Cambiasso tries in the cross. Eto'o, another save on it. Milito, open goal, puts it over the crossbar. El Principe has lost his crown.
This is training ground stuff at the moment, isn't it? Shots coming in, and really there, Milito, all he had to do was roll the ball into the back of the net, but showing the extra man there on that occasion. So well, it's one of those games. It's hard to really take anything from it in the sense that once Roma were down to 10 men, game was just about over. They battled back. They did show a lot of pride, a lot of heart, but really Inter should be out of sight. But 6 past Roma, really.
Eto'o working his way to the byline once again. And it's still free now. Cambiasso should do it, wrap things up. It's 5-3.
Well, that's it now. It's definitely game over for Roma. And you can see the Inter players are celebrating as if they've won the league. And it's such a big victory. And overall, you've got to say it has been deserved. Roma battle back.
Well, the last goalless draw between these two sides was back on the 26th of October 2003, but I don't think we expected 8 goals.
We did not indeed, and as we said, Roma showing a lot of heart to get back to 4-3. A little bit fortunate as well, and it is a bit of a false picture. Inter well worthy of this victory, and certainly it could have been more than the... Is it 5-3 just to make sure? Could have been at least 7.
Do we have a final?